You are listening to a White Cloud Mystic guided meditation. This meditation is essentially a story into deep relaxation and into a mystical world. It is my hope that this story and this mystical world are only the first chapter of something really exciting. The magical world you are about to experience is someplace that you can explore on your own, just as easily as you are exploring it today here in this guided meditation. Let's begin. I'd like you to close your eyes and relax into a comfortable position. You can be sitting up or lying down, whatever is more comfortable for you. And to start, we are going to relax your body from feet to the top of your head, slowly paying attention to each body part as we go. So let's begin by putting our awareness into the bottoms of your feet and begin to relax the muscles in the bottoms of your feet, the bottoms of your toes, the ball of your foot, your arches, your heel. Start to feel all of these areas begin to loosen and relax. Bring your awareness now to the tops of your feet and allow these areas to begin to loosen and relax. And let's also imagine that as they are loosening and relaxing, they are also starting to feel heavy with comfortable relaxation. Very good. Let's bring your awareness now into your ankles. And let's allow that same relaxed, heavy feeling to start to fill your ankles. Moving up now into your calves and your shins. Allow them to start to feel heavy and loose with relaxation, letting them sink into wherever they are. Let's bring your awareness now up into your knees and start to allow your knees to feel loose and heavy with that same relaxed feeling. Very good. Bring your awareness now into your upper legs, your hamstrings and thighs, and begin to allow these muscles to loosen and relax, and let them feel heavy, so heavy with deep relaxation. Allow all of your legs now to rest heavily in comfortable relaxation, a comfortable heaviness, like in a deep sleep. Very good. Let's bring your awareness now into your pelvic area and allow your pelvic area to loosen and begin to relax. And let's bring in that nice, heavy relaxation feeling into your pelvic area. And let's bring your awareness now into your lower back and allow your lower back, all of the muscles here, to loosen, letting them feel comfortable and heavy with deep relaxation. Bring your awareness to your belly and let your belly be soft. Let it move freely with your breathing. in and out easily with your nice, full breaths. Very good. Let's bring your awareness now into your upper back, your shoulder blades. Begin to allow these areas to loosen and to relax, allowing your upper back to sink deeper into where you are, letting your upper back and your shoulder blades feel very comfortable and heavy with relaxation. Very good. Let's bring your awareness now to your chest and observe how relaxed your breathing is now. And allow your chest and all the organs of your chest to begin to relax even more deeply than before, softening, relaxing more and more, allowing your whole body to relax more and more with every breath out. Very good. Bring your awareness now into your shoulders, the tops of your shoulders. Allow these muscles to begin to loosen. Allow the muscles of your shoulders to let go. Allow these areas to loosen so much. It almost feels like they're just disappearing into expansion. Very good. Let's bring your awareness now into your hands, your fingers and your thumbs. Allow your hands and fingers and thumbs to feel very heavy with relaxation, letting them rest so comfortably wherever they are. Very good. Allow that same comfortable, relaxed feeling move into your wrists and your forearms now, feeling very relaxed, loose and heavy at the same time, as if they are in a deep sleep. Bring that same feeling now up into your elbows and your upper arms. All of your arms and hands now feeling very loose and very heavy with relaxation. So comfortable, as if they were in a deep sleep. Let's bring your awareness now into your neck. And let's begin to allow the muscles on the back of your neck to soften. Allow them to start to feel relaxed. Allow expansion here. Expansion. Letting any tensions, letting them just dissolve into the air. Very good. Let's bring your awareness now into your vocal cords and your throat, allowing your vocal cords and your throat to loosen, to soften, allowing them to relax. Even your vocal cords deserve deep relaxation. Very good. Let's bring your awareness now into the top of your neck, where your head rests on the top of your neck. And I'd like you to focus on this meeting point and allow deep, heavy relaxation to fill this area, allowing your head to lean back and relax more comfortably into where you are. Very good. Let's bring that deep relaxation, that heavy, loose relaxation, into your jaw, where your jaw attaches on the sides of your face. Allow these muscles to deeply relax, letting them feel loose and so heavy with that same deep sleep level of relaxation. Very good. Allow that same feeling on your lips and your cheeks, around your nose and your cheekbones, allowing your face to feel very loose and very relaxed. Bring your awareness now up to your eyes and begin to relax all the muscles around your eyes, all the deep muscles that allow your eyes to move around. Let those muscles deeply relax. Let's bring your awareness now just to your eyelids and allow your eyelids to feel heavy, heavy with that same deep relaxation, almost like a deep sleep, letting them naturally feel closed and comfortable over your eyes. Wonderful. Bring that same sensation now over your eyebrows and your forehead to your hairline. Bring that same sensation to the back of your head and the top of your head. Your whole body now feeling very comfortable and heavy with deep relaxation, as if it were sleeping. It is so relaxed. Very good. In a moment, I will say a word of an object, and I would like you to bring that object into your mind. However you choose to experience the object inside your mind is perfect for you. Whether you see it, feel it, smell it, hear the word, see the word, or just know it's there. Whatever you experience is perfect. The first thing I would like you to bring to your mind is a chair. Bring a chair into your mind. in the most full way that you can at this present moment. Hold it in your mind as if it takes up space in there. Very good. Allow the chair to drift away now. And now, I would like you to bring into your mind a teacup on a saucer. Bring a teacup on a saucer into your mind the best way that you can in this present moment. I would like you to allow yourself to enhance your experience of the teacup on a saucer in your mind. This could be by adding sound, movement, taste, touch, sight, smell. Enhance your experience with this teacup and saucer now. Very good. Allow the teacup and the saucer to drift away out of your mind now. The last object I would like you to bring into your mind is a frog. Allow yourself to bring a frog into your mind in the fullest way that you can at this present moment. Very good. In a moment, I am going to ask you to animate this frog in your mind. Experience this frog in the best way that you can, as if it were alive and well. And I want you to observe it in your mind. Bring this frog to life in your mind now. And just observe it. Very good. Exercises like these enhance your experience of the worlds inside of your mind. You can do them at any time, even in a daydream. Allow the frog to drift away now, if you haven't already. And allow your next breath out to bring your body even deeper into relaxation. Very good. Soon we will begin the journey portion of this guided meditation. And I'd like you to know that however you experience this journey is just fine. Right now, your experience is perfect for you. Later, it may be different or the same, more or less. Whatever it is right now, though, is perfect for you, and whatever it is in the future will also be perfect for you. I'd like you to bring your awareness now to how comfortable your body is. How comfortable your body is in its relaxed position. How easy your breathing is. How comfortable you are. And as you're observing how comfortable you are, I'd like you to allow your mind to begin to drift, to just drift with the sound of my voice, allowing your mind to float freely and easily, allowing yourself to drift as we move closer to the magical journey, allowing yourself to drift and drift closer to a magical experience. And as you allow your mind to drift, your body softens and relaxes even more deeply into wherever you are. And your mind is easily floating now, floating, easily feeling spacious, spacious and easily moving, floating. Observe this floating sensation, this easy drifting sensation. And I'd like you to imagine that you can capture this floating, easy sensation inside of a balloon. Imagine your mind, this floating, easy sensation is inside of a balloon. The balloon can be floating low or floating high, wherever you would like a balloon to float. I was carrying around your easy floating mind. Very good. I'd like you to imagine now that this easy floating balloon is drifting, drifting against a bright blue sky, or hovering gently over some grass. Whatever feels most comfortable for you. Allow it to drift and drift, easily floating toward a place, an easy place to get to, just floating comfortably on a gentle breeze, moving and drifting. And soon your drifting, floating mind inside of a balloon is floating toward a large willow tree. This large willow tree is resting on top of a hill. You drift easily toward this willow tree, and as you come closer to the willow tree, I'd like you to allow your mind to come out of the balloon now and go into whatever form or body that feels good to you right now. Whatever form feels good to you, feels natural. You could be in a human body. You could be a different type of creature. Whatever you feel like being in this magical place we are about to experience is absolutely 100% perfect. If nothing comes to mind, that's okay too. Sometimes we are simply a state of being, and a state of being is the most important thing of all. I'm very glad you're here with us today. I'd like you to bring your awareness now back to the willow tree. And I'd like you to notice that below the willow tree, below its roots, inside the hill, there is actually a large doorway made out of round, smooth stones. The stones are large and have moss growing on them. And that doorway, the large doorway in the base of the hill, underneath the giant willow tree, the door itself is a very heavy wood, and dark black cast iron hinges hold that heavy door. The willow tree's roots curve down and around the doorway, as do hanging plants, and you almost get the sense that the willow is trying to turn to look at you to give you a smile. Suddenly, you notice something flittering above you. You see the shapes of two fairies moving so fast you can hear their wings beating like a hummingbird. One of the fairies is a boy. He has green floppy hair. He is wearing green clothes, and his wings flutter blue. The other fairy is a girl. She has yellow hair that is cropped and a little bit wild. Her wing tint is green. She is playful, and she laughs. When she laughs, she covers her face and leans far forward as she hovers with her wings fluttering. The boy fairy starts laughing too, kicking his feet way out in front of him as he does so. It's time to open the large wooden door before you, resting in that stone doorway. The door handle is long and has a latch where you would press your thumb down to release the door. I would like you to reach forward and grasp onto the large metal handle, and go ahead and press your thumb down on the latch and listen for that click and feel that click for the door to unlock and open. Very good. Go ahead and pull the door toward you, open now. You notice that inside the doorway is dark, but then you realize there is a stone bend in front of you. And around these stones to the right, you can see and hear a vividly bright meadow full of birds and activity. You can see the grass, and it is so bright yellow-green. You walk about the stone bend, sliding your hand on the smooth, cool stones as you walk around, out of the dark and into the bright meadow. You use your arm to block the sun, it is so bright. And flying around above you are fairies. And they are laughing and playing. Some are fluttering by in pairs, arms linked together, going on a fly together, talking together. To your left, you notice the shape of a small castle, a fairy-sized castle. This fairy-sized castle is perched on a small mound, and you know that inside the castle there is a king and queen and a whole court of fairies, and they are all gathered here together. Now you notice there is a squirrel near the base of the mound where the castle is perched, and next to the squirrel is a small wagon made out of twigs. The squirrel is handing up an acorn to a small green-clothed sprite. You can see the small hands of the sprite grasping onto the acorn as the squirrel is handing it up. The sprite adds the acorn to the very full load of the miniature twig wagon. You look further and notice that pulling the wagon is a tortoise. You turn to your right now and see a giant foot in a leather shoe, just a little ways off from where you are. You look and you see this is the foot of a giant. The giant is sitting with his one foot on the ground and his other foot crossed over his knee. And he is sitting at a great rock table. He is leaning over this great rock table, and there is a checkers game happening on that table. Looking more at the table, you realize the giant is playing a game of checkers on the roof of an inn. And coming out of the open doorway of the inn are dwarves, laughing, drinking ale in mugs, and slapping each other on the back in their laughter. Past the dwarves, you see a barkeeper at the bar. He is a human. He has red hair, a round belly, and a cap. He is drawing out a mug as he stands behind the bar. Through the open window, you can see there is a small male tree spirit. And this tree spirit is moving in and out of form, shimmering. You look back up to the top of the inn where the giant is playing, and you see that he is playing checkers with a beautiful human-sized fairy with silvery translucent butterfly wings. She elegantly hovers easily over the checkerboard across from the giant. This silvery translucent butterfly-winged fairy seems like the complete opposite of the giant she is playing, but they are perfect friends. You look away from the inn and look beyond to what's ahead, out and away from this little town square. You see the bright yellow-green grass goes on and out of this area, speckled with low flowers, pinks and blues and yellows. And you begin to move out toward the open grass. Not long after moving further out into the open grass, up trots a white unicorn from a forest that is off to your left. Her white mane is draped over her left side, your right side, and in it are woven in flowers. You notice that she has a rider on her, a female forest elf, wearing green, is riding the unicorn. The elf has short reddish-brown hair peeking out from under a hat. They are very close to you now, and you watch as the elf leans down her hand toward you. Her sunny, freckled face smiles as she asks, "Would you like a ride?" And you say, "Yes, I would love a ride." The elf pulls you up in front of her, on top of the unicorn. You are bareback, and the unicorn starts to slowly walk out toward the yellow-green open grass. You see in front of you the unicorn's horn. There is a gentle spiral shape along the full length of the horn, and the horn itself is almost translucent. It looks almost clear, but inside the horn you can see what looks like a swirling fog, swirling with different colors, a rainbow mist inside her horn. She turns to look up at you with her brown eyes, with long black lashes, and she says, "Thank you for coming to this magical place. I will take you on a ride." And she continues to walk. You continue to walk, and the elf behind you pulls out a flute. She begins to play the flute, riding and rocking behind you. Your hands are resting on the unicorn's neck as you walk along, riding the unicorn. You see to your left, off in the distance, that forest continuing, and you see tall tree people walking slowly toward each other, greeting each other, socializing. You continue to ride the unicorn and you ask, "Where are we going?" The unicorn replies, "We are going to your favorite place by the water's edge." And so you continue. And she throws her mane a little and says, "We can get there more quickly." And she trots and goes. You bounce a little as you go. And she picks up speed. And now you're in a full gallop. And you feel fine. And the elf seated behind you is still playing the flute. You feel safe and secure, easily riding at a full gallop, effortlessly. You see off in the far distance ahead a great purplish blue white-capped mountain with a deep old forest all around it. You see this mountain off in the distance, but it doesn't seem you're going that way today. You are turning to your right now. There is a small stream to your right, running down and away from a lake. The stream runs back toward the village square. As you come closer to the lake, you realize there are mermaids there. Reaching the lake, you get down off the unicorn, who says, "Thank you for taking this ride." And she says, "I will wait here." And then she tosses her head forward for you to go over to the water's edge, where you see a mermaid. The mermaid is leaning up out of the water, resting her arms on some large round stones out of the water. Her hair is dark seaweed green. Her lips, eyelids, and nails have bright blue sparkling paint on them. And she is looking at you. She is wearing a sparkling fish scale textured top, and her tail is a lighter seaweed green color. The mermaid smiles a radiant smile, and she says, "Welcome back to this water's edge." And you tell her, "I don't know if I've been here before." She laughs, and she says, "Of course you have. Look here, in the water." And so you walk over to the water's edge, closer to the stones where she's leaning. She's pointing to the water's edge, and you look down. And in the water, the still water, you see the reflection of yourself. You hear a musical laugh, and she says, "See, you've been here the whole time." Then she slaps the water with her tail, creating ripples throughout the water. She then takes her hand and sweeps it wide in front of herself, and she says, "Isn't this place magical?" And you say, "Yes, this place is amazing." And she says, "This place is as real as you want it to be. Simply by arriving here, you are making it imbued with your personal energy and magic. All it takes is for us to gift our magic, our attention, our intent into a desire or creation to make it so." She then beams a huge smile at you. You smile back, and then you turn back toward the village square, and you see the shape of that huge giant looming over that table, the inn, and you watch as he leans up and laughs so loud, like a low rumble of thunder. Ho, 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 ho. You turn back to the unicorn, and she turns her head to look up at the sky. She whinnies, and you look up at the sky too. You see a dot way up in the sky, hidden in the sun. The dot is moving down. You see that it looks mostly white, and it is flapping its wings. It is coming lower and lower, and you see it is a Pegasus, a flying horse. And it's coming down, 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 and it lands gracefully next to the unicorn and you. Its nose and mouth are a charcoal color. Its mane is charcoal gray, fading into white. Its hooves are black, and the rest is white. You get the sense that this is a male, and he walks over and says, "Come, I'll take you home. That's enough for today." You look around, and the unicorn nods, and the elf sitting on her back, who has one knee up and her hands clasped on her knee, waves at you with her fingers as a goodbye. The Pegasus lowers his front legs so you can easily get on. You climb on and you see where his wings attach. And you see that his wings are covered in feathers. He says up to you, "Hold on to my mane." And you grip his charcoal gray mane close to his neck. He then does a bit of a trot into a gallop and is flapping his wings, and you are off. And you laugh as the wind rushes in your face, and he flies low over the ground, and you see your shadows on the yellow-green grass. And the unicorn starts running behind you happily, and you begin to fly higher and higher, and you move off, flying toward white clouds into a mist. You easily float into the mist. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5, and on the count of 5, you will be fully awake and aware, feeling wonderful in every way. 1, 2, becoming more aware. 3, very comfortable, feeling wonderful. 4, more awake. 5, fully awake and aware, feeling wonderful in every way. I hope you enjoyed this magical journey and feel wonderful that this is only the beginning of this magical place. If you would like to listen to more of these stories, please subscribe here so you can have them when they first come out. And if you find you're really enjoying this content and would like to show your support of me in creating it, you can find me on Patreon or on Ko-fi. Both of those are under White Cloud Mystic, and you can find those links in my bio. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.